Last time we have discussed what is reproduction and its type. There are two types of reproduction. One is asexual reproduction. The other is sexual reproduction. Today we will discuss sexual reproduction. So far as the characteristics of sexual reproduction is concerned, now let us go through it. The main first thing is that two different individuals, that is two living beings, are necessary for it. One of them can be called male, the opposite can be called female. Both of them have got gametes, have been producing the gametes. The male produces male gametes, the female produces female gametes. Both of them should have the fusion. For that purpose, they are to be union and will produce zygote. And then after getting development, certain period of time will pass and will deliver offspring of the young or the young ones. In rare case, only one individual is responsible for the sexual reproduction, but the same individual will produce male gamete and female gamete. Here we have seen that both of them are different and they can produce either female gamete or male gamete. But here only one individual can produce male gamete and female gamete first, and the rest of the things, that is the fusion of both the gametes, will produce the zygote, and after a certain period of time the delivery will produce the offspring of the young ones. So this is the main thing, that is two type of gametogenesis. Two type of gametes will be produced. Now see, the whole process is elaborate, that is it is widely spread. So it will take more time, that is it is going slow. Moreover, the gametogenesis, then after the union of the gametes, there will be a complexity. It is not a simple biological process. Now, fusion is occurred, either they produce gametes, but the fusion should be there. Here, the clone is not produced. That is, the young one is not exact carbon copy of the parents. But you see, the male gametes and female gametes have got some different characteristics. Due to that, after getting fusion, the different types of the characteristics will be produced, and so due to these different characteristics, the offsprings are not identical to their parents, and this will ultimately lead to the evolution. Okay. Now all the organisms, whether they are plants, animals, but they have to go through the certain phases. Up to the certain phase, the time will be taken. First of all, the first phase is juvenile phase, that is to acquire the ability to reproduce. This time period is different in different animals. You see, so far as ourselves are concerned, the boys will get this juvenile period 12 to 14 years, and the girls will acquire it at the age of 10 to 12 years. In plants, this juvenile phase is called vegetative phase. Okay, let's proceed ahead. In plants, the flowering is taken place. Flowering or the budding itself will shows the sexual reproduction vegetative phase. See, some of the plants produce flowers throughout the years, like mirabilis in Gujarati, Varanasi. Some of the plants will produce the flowers seasonally. Some of them have got the unusual flowering, that is the time period is somewhat long and different. See, in bamboo, the flowering period is 50 to 100 years. They produce the flowers only once in their lifetime. And the other example is Strobilanthes quinzinia, that is Nilkurangita. See, this has got the flowering period 12 years. After 12 years, they will produce the flower. You see, in 2006, there was a blue structure which is spread on the mountain area of the South India, that is Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So these flowers are blue color and many foreigners will have come here to see it. After 12 years, that is at 2018, in 2018, it was appeared again. After 18 years, it will reappear. So this is called the abnormal flowering period. In animals, like birds, most of the birds are seasonal because they lay egg seasonally. But there is an exception which is artificially produced by us. That is man-made exception. Poultry. Poultry is the place where hens are kept for the eggs. So it is the commercial base with the help of some chemicals, injections and some chemically fed food is given to the birds. Before ending the juvenile period, what happened? You see, at 10 to 12 years of the girls and 12 to 14 years of the boys, there are some morphological and anatomical changes in appearances. So far as boys is concerned, it will develop mustache just on the upper lips and birds, and its voice will become somewhat low note voice. In girls, there is an apparent change on its breast and its voice will become high note. But some anatomical changes will also occur. It is due to the secretion of the hormones. So far as boy is concerned, then there is the secretion of testosterone, and so far as girls are concerned, there is the secretion of progesterone and estrogen. Due to these hormones, some changes will occur in living beings. So far as the non-primates are concerned, that is those animals which are not produced from the monkeys and its family, they are called non-primates. This period is called oestrus, while those who belongs to the primates, the period is called menstrual. In human being, you see in the female, at the end of 28 days, this menstrual cycle will again appear. Some of the animals are seasonal breeders, that is, in certain season they will breed. So far as you know, the salmon fishes will come in summer to the seashell area, that is near the south India and will act. Some of the animals are continuous breeders. You see, ourselves are continuous breeder. Whenever we wish, we can have the enjoyment of sex, and then after producing the young ones or the offsprings. Old age is the third stage. The first stage was juvenile, the second phase was sex phase, the third phase is old phase. So if you consider the reproduction, then the whole human, so especially human beings have got these three phases. What do you mean by old age? Now you see, first of all, earlier we have observed that male gametes, female gametes, division of both of them, and at the end of 9 months or 270 or 280 days, the young one will produce. At the time of their birth, stillborn child must have got 2 into 2 raised to 10 raised to power 9 cells in the body. Then as it grows ahead, then progressively the numbers of the cells will produce at the time of maturity, that is approximately the end of the 18th years. It will be 10 raised to 14, that is 100 trillions. So those three things are to be told mathematically. Million, that is 10 raised to power 9, 10 raised to power 6, then billion 10 raised to power 9, and trillion, that is 10 raised to power 12. Then after, as it got the maturity and as the age is ripened, then the reduction of the cells will be there. You know, our body has been doing anabolism and catabolism, that is the addition of both of them will produce the metabolism, and the activity of the metabolism will be somewhat less in the ripened age, and the cell numbers will reduce gradually, and at the time of the death it will be almost 2 into 10 raised to power 9 cells. So there will be the death. So the oldness according to the reproduction can also be mentioned.